Guys, Show Metal Masons here. I just thought, having done a few of the showcase ones that I've done with the music and things, that I would sit down and talk you through what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, rather than just showing the showcase of the pictures. So what I've got going on at the moment is, as you know, for the Infamy Infamy rules that are coming out very soon. Really looking forward to the rules. Had a look through all my boxes of metal and saw that I could quite happily put some forces together. So as you've seen from the showcases, over at one side we've got one force. These are done for the Civil Wars, or the time of the Four Emperors, the Year of the Four Emperors as it's called, which I really like the idea of. So as you know, I started off with the foundry figures. Had these a long time, these foundry figures. Really enjoyed painting them. Sat in boxes for ages and now I found something to do with them. I did cheat a little bit. One or two figures like that one and that one from the Commands of First Corps, but they fit in perfectly. Auxilia, same again. The archers came from Black Tree. I love the idea of the Eastern archers, so I had to put those in. However, on the other side I decided we've got foundry on that side. I wanted something to fit, and the First Corps figures fit perfectly, apart from a few of the archers which were foundry because I didn't quite have enough First Corps. But as you can see, the foundry figures fit really perfectly with the foundry ones. And we got actually Gallic Auxilia there. Decided that I'd have yellow shields for one side and that I would go for white command plumes and plumes for that side, whereas the other side I would go for red command plumes and elite plumes. Down the front here, these are going to be the elite figures units. I've got all the figures for this to go with the collection so far. These are the next lot that I'll probably be showcasing. Foundry again, hope you can see that okay. I'm using these were from the Praetorian sets, but I'm going to use them as elites. They will have the red plumes, and the command figures will also have, hope you can see these okay, will also have the red plumes. And I didn't have any foundry cavalry. I had these warlord cavalry, so I thought not a bad idea, use these warlord cavalry. Now these guys are painted lovely spray of brown. This is because I oil the horses, and I find that this lovely dark earth colour gives you a nice crisp lovely colour to your horses when you actually oil them. And as the figure and the horse come together, obviously all done one, and then I'll go over the figure once I've oiled the horse. Over on the other side, start with the cavalry first. Now because these are detached, these are the First Corps cavalry. We've got horses done brown ready for oiling, and the figure done black ready for the black painting from the black undercoat. Again, we've got their Praetorians for the same period, and what we've done there is again black undercoat. They're going to be for the elites, which you can use as Praetorians as well in the rules, I'm sure. Again, First Corps, and then we've got the commands. Now I don't know if you notice in some of the figures I've got different types of shields. For the legionaries I have got the normal rectangular scutums, a thicker edged rectangular scutum, and the cornered rectangular scutum. The reason I decided for that was having talked with friends who know a lot more about the period than I do, that it is an option that you can do this in the legions. New troops came along, got given what was new, and I just like the idea of the slightly different kinds of scutum. It's just a personal thing to me, but it works okay. My figures, these guys have undercoated black. I tend to undercoat, as you'll see in some future updates for different periods, in very different ways. The way I paint, I'm very different to a lot of people, but I do just start with basic black because I'm going on to the metals, the first thing that I will put on them. In some old shields I had there, the blue, but the blue will be changed to fit to the elites for this side, so they'll end up yellow when they get painted. I think that's it so far. Oh, the bases. I think I mentioned on the bases. I haven't mentioned bases yet. I found these lovely bases online that you can get that fit 1Ps, which I thought was a great idea. Most of my figures for this set are going to be based on coins, 1Ps and 2Ps. Always have the Queen's head pointing downwards because I think it's a good idea. Not supposed to deface the Queen's head. And they fit perfectly. These ones across here, the ones that you'll see on the showcasing, I actually made them myself. Quite simple. All I did was take 1Ps, blue tack them on, then use sand and wood glue around the blue tacked coin for the 8 on the base, and then as the glue starts to harden, you can just take blue tack coin off. There you go. You can spray it with your dark brown first, then paints up afterwards, and it does just as good a job. Okay, there you go. That's the collection so far. How things are going to progress soon for your next showcase. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed.